Worst man.
Hey, you're Jessica.
Yes, hey.
You're just waiting to do that, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, everybody's popping in now. So I am going to push mute all on everybody just so you have access to unmute yourself if you want to. Hopefully it does that for when people come into the room. Yes. So that way people aren't coming in, popping in, talking. But feel free to come off mute and talk and ask questions at any time. But give everybody here like a couple seconds to jump in. So this is a much better group than last week. Right, Jennifer? It was just Jennifer and me last week. We just chit-chatted. Gotta love it. So tonight we are going to talk about the Fast Start program because it's new and it's happening and it benefits every single one of you. It's amazing. I have Jessica Scott supposed to pop in too because she knows more about it than me, so I can ask her questions too. I'm not going to teach you about it because you guys have learned about it, you've heard about it. What the point of this is to ask questions and to make everybody understand it. And to understand why it benefits you and not just new presenters. And if you are a new presenter, heck yeah, you have got it in the bag because you have something really amazing in your hands. So I definitely want to talk about that. And we're going to talk about the May Kudos because it's freaking awesome and why it's so awesome and what you can do to make it work for you on multiple levels. So, Jonathan, you just creeped me out. Just kidding. I'm kidding. No, you're funny. So anyway, guys, it's so quiet since I muted everybody. I feel like somebody should come off mute and just say something. So first off, before Fast Start, before we get talking about it, who has a question? Who doesn't know what it is? Jessica, Jonathan does. All right, well, who started since January 1st? No, you didn't. Yes, Jennifer. So Lindsay, I see you in here. If you have started since January 1st and you do not know what the Fast Start program is, you guys need to look into this because it's huge. So it started yesterday for anyone who started since January 1st. And there's a whole tier, 3 tiers of it. There's a tracker that's really great. You want to keep track of it, and it's all about like the first month, if you get 500 in PRS, have 5 parties. See, I can't even think now, but there's 3 good tiers of it. And if you're a new presenter, you're going to earn Y Cash, you're going to earn cash if you hit all 3 tiers. And there's a trunk involved, a brand new awesome trunk with the mirror on top. I love it. I want it. Now, here's the thing for those of us who have been doing this a while and we're thinking, Fast Start, I can't get it. I don't care. No, you can get something for it. So they actually match a bunch of the bonuses. If you sign up a new girl and that girl gets Fast Start, you're going to get a lot of those bonuses matched. So you're going to get some cash bonuses. You're going to get some Y Cash bonuses. And right now, if you get 3 girls to do Fast Start by July 30th, 31st, whatever it is, there's that trunk. You get that trunk. So there's every reason why you should be helping your team get to Fast Start. It's not just for the new girls. It's for every single one of us. So that is amazing. So who has a question about that? You guys are so quiet.
Hey.
Yes.
I'm not going to ask a question. I was just going to add something. What was I going to add?
Your mind goes blank when you're in here because I was like, okay, let's talk about Fast Start. Now I don't remember anything about it.
Oh, okay. So the first thing is they match everything. The only thing that we're not getting matched on is the pink bonus. So we get matched on every Y Cash and every cash bonus and the trunk and the swag. So we get the swag too. But what I was going to say is this new Fast Start program, the whole reason they designed it is to show people, to show presenters how to work their business effectively every month, because that's what we should be doing. We should be having a minimum of 5 parties a month and bringing in 3 new people a month. That is how we build. That's how I built. That's how Michelle built. That is how we built. So it's genius, and they are totally over incentivizing it. Like this is awesome.
It's
So awesome.
amazing. And, you know, and they're taking the 5-3 formula and just making that into a fast start program. So, you know, if you want to simplify it, look at the 5-3 formula. Every month, make sure you have 500 in PRS. You sign up 3 presenters and repeat. Every month you repeat that. And guess what? You teach your presenters to do that. They get 500 in PRS. They sign up 3 presenters. They teach their presenters to do that. Could you imagine how big your team is going to grow and how quickly, and how you'll be green in 3 months, I think, if you did it that way, if every single person followed that 5-3 formula. I think it's green in 3 months.
Yeah.
I know you're going to have kidnappers, but, you know, and they're not going to do anything, and that's fine too, because they usually get qualified every 3 months to keep their, you know, discount, and so that always adds up in your company sales. So kidnappers don't, you know, don't like not try to get kidnappers. Kidnappers are great too. Hobbyists are great, but you want to get those runners and you want to teach them how to run. So 5-3 formula, and just like Jessica said, take that fast start program and do it every month. And even if you're not really getting the fast start, you're not doing the fast start, do it anyway. Treat it as if you're supposed to get it. If you treat it that way, your team's going to treat it that way. You lead by example. So I really believe that. There's Jessica popping in now. So yeah, that's the big thing, and match everything. And so the pink bonus is just for if they sign up, I believe this month, if they're new starting out. Like that's the only thing that doesn't really benefit anybody except for new presenters starting in May. They get the pink bonus. But yeah, that's tons of amazing things right there. So if you guys think of questions, holler it at me, because fast start, fast start, fast start. You guys really need to be focusing on that and learning about it and doing it. Every single one of us. I'm gonna make sure I do 5 parties at a minimum. My minimum is normally 10 parties a month, 5 at the beginning and 5 in the middle. So 5 is easy to do. One of them is gonna be your own, because you always have a party going for yourself. And then you're gonna have 4 others. Now I usually always have 5 ran by hostesses, because the more parties you have, the more money you're gonna make. You're gonna sign up presenters from this. You are going to make money from this. You're gonna have repeat customers from this. These are going to be people that are going to then join your VIP group, and my VIP group is my money maker. Besides, when I do makeovers, my VIP group is where it's at, because when I do a makeover, they go into that VIP group, and that VIP group takes care of me. If I need some cash, guess what I'm doing? I'm doing something in my VIP group, because I know I'm going to make money. I've taken care of that group. It took some time, but I take care of that group. They are my VIPs, and they know it. I treat them like gold, and I take care of them. And I'm consistent. I don't disappear. I'm always there. If they ask a question, they know they're going to get an answer from me. They know I'm not going to let them down. I'm not going to disappear for a month. I'm going to be there every single month. I'm going to let them know what the specials are. I'm going to have my own specials. I'm going to show them how I do my makeup. I'm going to show them, if they get a product, how to use it. So remember that everything kind of comes in a circle. So you're doing the fast start program, you're having those parties, you're taking care of the people that order from you and people that have even just been interested. Even if they didn't order, you're going to follow up with them. You know, they ask you questions about a product. Maybe they need some, you know, a little more encouragement. Maybe they need to be in your VIP group and start seeing pictures more and more. It takes people 7 times to see something before they order. So I'm kind of getting off track of the fast start track. But you know what I mean? It all plays in together. So it's going to boom your business doing the fast start. Has that brought up any questions for anybody? Okay, let's talk about the May Kudos then. All right. First off, the Mother's Day bundle is only good for 5 more days. I'm like, love holding my hand up, I guess. 5 more days of Mother's Day bundle. So that is a really good deal right there with the mask, the rose water, and the lip exfoliator for $79. That is awesome. So what you need to do is sometimes, I know they say don't do samples or whatever, but you know, I do some, like if somebody wants to try the mask, I will put some in a little container for them so they can try it out one time. For hostesses, for parties, I usually will send them a sample of the mask so they can use that in their party. The masks are huge. Like that's a big seller and it's normally $50. So another thing you can do with the Mother's Day bundle, if you have a VIP group that you are taking care of and that you are consistent in, if you have a flash sale in there, it will work. If you're not consistent in your VIP group and you haven't built that up, then obviously a flash sale probably isn't going to work in there, but you could still give it a try. Just know that don't be upset if it's not successful. So when I talk about a flash sale, I'm talking about taking that bundle and breaking it up. So if you did the math and you broke down these 3 items for $79, if I kind of reduced each one and then kind of came up with what it would equal to be $79 and give them a deal, then I can post, first person who wants this detox mask for $40, say sold. You sell one of those, you sell one of the rose water for whatever discount, sell one of the lip exfoliator. Now you're going to turn around and place that order for the Mother's Day bundle, invoice each one of those customers that have ordered, and you aren't losing any money because you're still selling the bundle for the same price. They're just getting a deal because maybe they didn't want all 3 items. You can always private message people too that have talked to you about wanting something like the rose water. Like, hey, I know you've been wanting the rose water. Right now it's in this bundle. It comes with this, the detox mask, the lip exfoliator. It's great. And if they're like, well, I just want the rose water. Okay, well then maybe you can do a discount on that and then turn around and find somebody who wants the detox mask. They've been talking about the detox mask. Message them, sell that detox mask for a discount. Now you have the lip exfoliator, do the same. So that's another way of doing a flash sale if you're not wanting to post it, but you know you have customers who've been interested. You got 3 items. Let's see if I can find 3 people that want each one, and then I'm going to buy it. And then you're going to make commission on it too. So that's really, really great, and there's only 5 days left. Now the May Kudos, same thing. So awesome. So awesome. I love this Kudos. The palette is normally almost $50 itself. They're selling it with the liner, with the mascara, our #1 seller, and a bag for $74. That's like getting the eyeliner free and the mascara super discounted and a free bag. Okay, that's huge. So go live, #1. Go live. There's 5 palettes. Guess what that means? That's 5 different videos you guys can be making to be selling this Kudos. You can do, and you're showcasing the mascara every single time. So like today, I did palette #2 with the mascara, and I used white eyeliner because I'm a big fan of the white eyeliner to open my eyes and just do other things with it. It doesn't have to just be the black eyeliner. We have 11 eyeliners, and we have 10 lip liners, and so they can order any of those. So you could do a whole look with a palette, a lip liner, mascara. Like, look, you get all this. So go live and make sure you're letting people know about the deal. Like, people usually will say, well, how much does it cost to get everything that you just did? I hear that a lot. Like, I want it all, but I don't want to spend a bunch. Well, here it's just these 3 products, $74, under $100. And if they add something else, like, I don't know, foundation, they can get free shipping. So, you always want to be upselling. They also get the free shipping, and then you're making all that commission on that. So, and then that's the other thing with the flash sale. If you want to flash sale it, break it up, take the $74, break up what each item would be, and that'd be like super cheap. Like, you could do the palette super cheap, and you could still sell mascaras full price to people. You know what I mean? It's a really good deal. And then you do that, and you sell 1 of each. You sold a Kudos. You could do it again. Like, if I sell each piece, 1 of these, I'll do it again. And that's what I usually do. Like, I've got 3 of these for the first 3. And then if I sell all of the items, I'll do it again. It's because I've taken care of my VIP group. I've grown my VIP group. So again, I bring it all back to that VIP group. So if you don't have a VIP group, you are really missing out on something. So, all right, talking about the Kudos, talking about the Mother's Day bundle, and the fast start. Who's got questions? You guys got to have questions.
Can I add something?
Sure, yes. I'm all by myself here.
Well, the Kudos this month, my favorite product in the whole wide world is Splurge Cream Eyeshadow. And if they add a Splurge Cream Eyeshadow, that's a perfect $100, and it complements the bundle. So offer that as like a really quick upsell, because if you have to offer one thing, that at least is going to get them to the 100, which is free shipping, and a lot of people love free shipping. I mean, it's amazing how many people will jump on something if you offer free shipping. And if you have stuff on hand, whenever you want to offer free shipping, like in your VIP groups or something like that, it's cheaper usually when you ship it yourself rather than through Unique. It usually costs me like $3, whereas with Unique it's $5.50. So just a little side note, I have been talking about adding the Splurge, and there's so many colors that can complement any of the palettes. So
yes, that's perfect. And you could do it in your live. So show the look at shadow. Like, now I add elegant in the inner corner to do this and make it sparkle. And so if you get the Kudos and add this, you get the free shipping. So yes, I love that. And I love that it's exactly, I didn't do the math on. Yeah, 74 plus 26.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's 26. I mean, you could add a splash, that's 27, but that's the only one that's 26, so it's perfect.
Save them as
That's
much money as
perfect.
yes. And then what else was I gonna? There was something else you said right there that made me think of something, and it went out the window.
Free shipping, or shipping is cheaper.
Oh, shipping, yeah, shipping is cheaper. So like you, I will invoice people and I'll tell them if they order from me, it's like for my flash sale, I always charge $3 shipping instead of the $5.50. So most of my customers will message me because they know they're saving $2.50. But if they order from me every month, that does add up. So
Yeah, Bobby, you can say that.
oh, is there something? Oh, this little chat thing I never use. Sorry.
Yeah.
So Bobby, because this gets recorded, so I'll say it. So Bobby asked, what can we say you get the mascara and palette and a free eye pencil? I can't do the math. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. You are getting a free liner, basically. Because if you think about it, $49 is a palette, $29 is a mascara. So you're already up to, what, 70-something? I can't do that. 78? 78. So that's already, with those two items, you're already over the $74. And they're still getting a free eyeliner and a free bag. So they're saving another $5. Like, that is huge. And so I know, like, I like to have stock for makeovers. So I will be buying some of those. So that way when I have a makeover, I sell it full price. I made even more money. You know, I always make sure I have one of each palette in stock. So when I do a makeover, if I know, like, I have 2 palette number 3s, everybody who's getting a makeover today is going to wear palette number 3 unless they're requesting a certain color. You know, so palette number 3 you're getting because they fall in love with what you put on them. So then I sell the palette number 3 for $49, but I just bought it for even cheaper because I got it in the Kudos. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. Yes. And the other thing is too, what if you do a flash sale? And I know I've talked about this before. What if you do a flash sale and you say you're selling one of each item? So you got the palette, you got the mascara, you got the eyeliner. The bag could be sell each item. Each person that buys one, their name goes in a drawing to win the bag. That's another thing to do because the bag is free. So everyone who orders from this flash sale, their name goes into a drawing to win the bag. And let's say you sell a palette and you sell the mascara, but you don't sell the eyeliner. Do you still get it? I still get it because, hello, I'm getting the eyeliner super cheap because maybe I need to add it for myself, or I have it in my stock so when I do a makeover, I can sell it full price. Or if someone messages me later like, hey, do you have any black eyeliners? Yes, I do, because I usually make sure I have plenty of black eyeliners. It seems to be the most popular. So someone will message me for a black eyeliner. Now I sold it for $15, but I really only paid 10 or 8 or whatever it ends up being based on your flash sale. So don't worry. If you have a flash sale and you're like, what if I don't sell every single item? There is another way to go about this, especially like, let's say you have a team and you want to do an incentive for your team. So what I usually do is if I have extra product, that's going to be my incentive. They're going to be happy to win the item, and I'm going to be happy because I got it discounted and I have it extra. So usually if you guys see me do incentives for maybe I did a random, you win a couple random makeup items because it's once you win, I want to see what I have in my stock and I'll put it together for you. You know, it doesn't have to be hard. And some other things too, like let's say, I'm trying to think, like for instance, the Mother's Day bundle. You do a flash sale, you sell everything but the detox mask. Well, I'm going to take that detox mask and I'm going to make it into a bunch of samples and give those out to my customers. So it's just something else that you can do. And then also when makeovers come over, sometimes they want to do skincare first. So I can have these little samples made up. We can do the detox mask. Jonathan, that just creeps me out. No. You're getting me on sidetracked. But, you know, things like that. There's just so many other things you can do that you do not have to stress on selling everything but one product or 2 products. Any questions about that? I'm so happy to see the group of people here tonight. I think it's good that we combine this with Cosmetic Revolution because it's good. All right. So if nobody has a question, here's my other thing. Who's got an idea? Who has a great idea that they're doing this month for anything, whether it be a party idea, whether it be a fast start idea or a Kudos idea, a flash sale idea, a VIP group idea? Who has a great idea that they're trying this month that they want to share with the group? Sharing is caring. I'm going to call people out. No. All right. Well, how about Tabitha You're going to come off mute because I see you down there. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Tabitha, you have booked some parties, I know, and you're working on Fast Start. So, did she just leave? Oh, no, she moved. I'm like, she just left. She didn't leave. Why don't you come off mute and you tell me and everybody here, because I think it's good for you. I want you to share how you got those parties and what you were doing. And you were talking to me today about what you were doing in your parties as far as not wearing makeup. I want you to talk about that.
I just want to tell stories. Here, we sort all of that out.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I just I did a party, and the first video to start the party off, I just went in with no makeup, wet hair, had my like house coat on and a cup of coffee, and I was like, "Hey girls, this is how we do these parties. You don't have to get all dressed up and dolled up. We just have fun and look up some makeup, and you can be in your mom gear." So that's how I started that one out.
Yes, I love that. So just things like that. It doesn't have to be all about makeup. And sometimes it just shows you're confident that these products have made you feel confident, the skincare. So just things like that. I just think it's awesome because sometimes people are like, I don't want to join Unique. You got to wear makeup every day. I don't know about you guys. I do not wear makeup every day. It's pretty amazing like this week that I'm putting makeup on every day just to do these lives. But normally if you come over here, I ain't got no makeup on. I'll do these Marco Polo chats with you guys and not have makeup on. So is there anybody in this group who has not heard of Marco Polo since I brought that up? Oh, see, everybody's so scared to talk because they know I'm going to, like, call them out or something. So I know most of
He hasn't. Constantly.
Marco, yeah. I use Marco Polo every single day, and if you guys are wanting to be a part of any of our Marco Polo chats, message me with your phone number and what color status you are, and I will add you.
Wants to.
Huh?
Jonathan wants to.
Tell him to message me. We'll add him to a group. I'll make sure he's in a big group.
Yeah.
You should do a husband's group.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
actually a great idea. My husband talks to Jonathan a lot, I think, on Marco Polo, though.
Well, yeah, Chase and him will talk. That's another thing, too. We do have a Husbands of Unique group on Facebook. So if you do have a husband or significant other who's supportive and wants to be supportive, we can put them in there.
Yes. Can your husband do a training for ours?
Oh, sure, but
Ooh, that's a good
about
idea.
what?
Hey, why not this?
Talk to our husband.
What about next Tuesday night's meeting? Jonathan joins and talks, and I try to get Chase in here, and everyone get their husbands involved. No, we could do that sometime.
When I had met him at Kansas City, he was like so supportive. And then Jessica was like, yeah, he runs my Instagram. And it was amazing.
That's because I make all the money. No, I'm just kidding.
What's your name? Who's this?
That's Haley.
Oh, Haley. Yes. I remember Haley.
Yeah, see, he's
Right
very
now,
supportive,
you're
I will say. And so, Jessica is our Black Status upline for anybody that's new in here and maybe doesn't realize that, because I know it's a lot of information all at once. She's our Black Status leader, and her husband, Jonathan, I'm pointing over here because I feel like that. See, look, I'm pointing right there.
Nice.
In my window, you're right next to me. But he's very supportive, so I will give him that credit.
Hey, thanks.
Credit is due. Jessica.
He does run my Instagram though. That's recent, and he's been working on my inventory, like keeping my inventory. So yeah, if you do have a significant other, don't be afraid to give them stuff to do. I know as women, that's really hard to kind of delegate tasks. I mean, look at me. It took me 3.5 years to delegate a task to him.
I just got back
But
office access.
I just gave him access to my back office, so he can see all your guys' numbers and everything, and he's going crazy with it.
I love watching numbers, and it helps me understand and ask fewer questions about what she's doing. So I don't use it for anything more than hey, look at this, this is great, and help
Yes.
where I can.
And I think it's good to be involved and to let your husbands or significant others or spouses or whoever involve into what you're doing. Tell them what you're doing. Sometimes I think we get so caught up into it, they just feel like they're shut out. They're shut out because we're on our phones, we're focused. It's we don't have time to talk right now. I've got to do this. I'm trying to get a color status. Don't talk. When actually we should be involving them, and I think that would help. If I'm talking to someone, I'll be like, they know, like if I talk to Jessica, he knows who Jessica is. Jessica Scott, she just got blue status. Like, he knows that as I talk about that. And if you're talking to Marco Polo, sometimes he'll be like, which one's that? Just like Jonathan's like, who's that? They want to know. Tell them who the people are. Then when they meet them, like we have team meetings at my house. He does like to meet them. Just get them involved. Have them help with things. It is helpful. It'll take a lot of stress off you too, and they'll be excited for you when you hit color statuses because they knew all the work that went into it. So yes, love that.
Can you explain the Marco Polo?
Oh yes, I'm really squirrely too, by the way. So Marco Polo is an app that's on your phone, iPhones or Droids, totally free. It looks like a beach ball if you're in the app store. So look up Marco Polo, download that. So what we need to know to add someone to Marco Polo would be your phone number, because whoever's adding you to the group would need your phone number because it's connected to your phone. What it is, it's a video chat. So it's kind of like this, talking to each other, and you're in these groups, but when you talk, you're the only video talking. And you can watch someone live and then you can respond right away, but you don't have to. You can watch when you have time, it records it, and you can play it. Like if you work all day and people are Marco Poloing back and forth, at the end of the day, you can catch up. And then you could do it with one person too. Like we could Marco Polo, Crystal, and it'd be you and I just talking privately back and forth. And then we have groups. So like, let's say you're running for pink status. So we have a group for girls running for pink, and everybody in there was like, this is what I'm doing today for my business. I'm signing up a girl. I'm doing this. I'm going to do a vendor event. And it's like sharing ideas and pumping each other up, and you get to know each other talking in a video. And sometimes doing that, it makes you a little braver to do the lives and to post videos and pictures because you built up some confidence just by talking. Even these Zooms, that's why I called someone out like Tabitha and made her talk to me, because I know that's going to build some confidence there. I know I scared the crap out of her and made her talk, but I think it's good. It's good. I know what I used to be scared. I ain't scared no more, so let's talk. So let's bring up more questions. Anybody else have questions?
I actually watched a webinar last night that was really interesting, and I was kind of curious since Jessica's in here too, and all you ladies. I watched something about the recent updates for Facebook and Instagram, and learning that there's stricter enforcement. I took the whole. I probably copied down every single slide except for a couple. There's stricter enforcement of the promotional post rules. Are you all aware of that?
So Facebook's always so much fun to try to figure out. They change it all the time. The biggest thing, Facebook's rule is it's not for selling, it's for socializing. Well, that's where we share and we don't sell. So that's why you don't. And so a lot of their things are, make sure you're really being careful if you're taking a picture someone else used and wording it. You want to change the wording, number one. Okay. Number two, you want to change the picture up. If you can, I think we talked about this. If you can add your face to the picture, even better. If you can't, if you don't have time and you really want to post something, that's fine. Throw a sticker on it or edit it or do something, because they pick up. That's the way they track it. If something's posted like 500 times, like all these, corporate post this unique products out, guess what? There's, 500,000 presenters. If every single person took that picture and reposted it, Facebook says, spam. They know this is a salesy post, spam. You could end up in Facebook jail. Dun, dun, dun. But anyway, it's like a short time, but it sucks. It sucks being Facebook jail. So you have to be careful when you post, make it original. That's the biggest thing. So you can post stuff with prices and things. Sometimes it's a little bit safer if you don't put a price on something. It's less likely for Facebook to pick it up that it's a sales post. And you're safer in groups like your VIP group than you are on your wall. It's a little bit, they consider that like closed. Now, they can still get you for spam in Facebook jail for groups. They want you to use your business page because they want you to spend the money on an ad. That's the whole thing. They're trying to stop you on your wall. And I'm not saying Facebook business pages aren't great, because I need to work on that more. And doing the ads. That's something to learn though, because if you're going to boost a post on it with an ad, you want to make sure you're using everything you can, because you could boost a post and it doesn't do anything and you just spent $5. There's different ways to go about it. So when you're ready to boost a post, really do your research and watch some YouTube channels on how to boost Facebook posts, because there's ways to change your audience and to make sure you have a lot of interest in there so more people see it.
Well, one of the things she was talking about last night was don't boost posts anymore, because you get a very low conversion value. It does not target the users that are most likely to purchase from us, and it just targets anybody that's online at the time that you build that post to go out. It's just going to go randomly out to people. It's not going to specifically target people who are going to want to buy our product. It's just going to, you know, whoever's there is going to get it. So we might be getting a lot of men that don't wash their face kind of thing. You know, I don't know. I'm just thinking of something random, or kids, you know. So I thought that was kind of interesting, because I know you've talked about boosting before, and I haven't gotten that far with it.
And I'm not super, like, when it comes to the business page, I'm like, that's where my weak point is, but I want to get to that point of using it. Because my thing is, you know how many times I get sponsored ads in my Facebook, and I'm intrigued. And they'll have like 10,000 people have commented on there. And that's why I bought, if anybody saw my post about the teeth whitener stuff today, I bought that because of a sponsored ad. You know what I mean? It caught me. So I feel like there's something to the sponsored ads. I just don't have it figured out completely yet. And it's all about the audience, because they obviously have something figured out. They're selling this teeth whitening from China that I bought. And you know what I mean? And then, like, I bought something that you spray on to prevent blisters from your heels. I get caught up in those sponsored ads.
Tell me how that works. I've heard about that. Is that pre-heels? I'm sorry. Is it pre-heels?
I bought it. I haven't used it yet, but I bought it.
Tell me how you like it, then I'll try it. Sorry.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, too. I don't always just post about Unique on my wall. So I change it up, because if you do other things, people are going to find value in your page. They're not going to be like, all she talks about is Unique. I go on there and I'm like, now I'm doing, so I did the teeth whitening. So I figured I took a before picture. I'll do an after. Fun stuff that you can do a review on that you don't sell. Because people are going to be intrigued because they know you're not making any money on that, but yet you're willing to share it. So they kind of take what you have to say with a little more value than if they know it's just an item you're selling. So, like, I talked about dry shampoo the other day. I posted, who can tell me what their favorite dry shampoo is? I need one. And I had this whole ton of people give me dry shampoo ideas. And then I went on Amazon and I bought 3 of the top items that they said that were affordable. Some were ridiculous. And then so when I get those, I'm going to post a picture of like all 3, and then I'm going to do a different day with each one. And then I'm going to talk about it in a live. I don't sell it because I'm just adding another value to my page. Sometimes you have to think outside the box. And so back to the sponsored ads, it's just another way.
That's brilliant.
Of doing things. Well, thanks, Mary.
That's brilliant, Michelle. I love it. I'm gonna have to steal that idea, because I was just getting to get dry shampoo. And you're right. You post anything about hair, and they go nuts.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all right. No, thank you. And same thing with like haircuts. If you're getting ready to get your hair cut, post a couple pictures that you want to get your hair cut of and say, which one should I do? Because people love to give their opinion, and you need to get your Facebook algorithm up. So always post things like, or you could do a nude lip and a bold lip, or a nude lip, a mauve lip, a red lip. And you could say, which one looks best on me? I really need help because I don't know anything about lips, you know, or whatever. Or I saw like Jessica had one the other day, or today maybe, about the eyes. Wasn't it? Asked me if I want to do a simple eye, an extreme eye, a smoky eye, or a halo. Get something that's going to get people interactive. If you go to, you know, anybody want to follow me, I try to do a lot of interactive posts on my wall. I feel like I have pretty good Facebook algorithm, but it took me time. It did not happen overnight. It's been something I've been working on. And I always post every single day on my Facebook. Even if I'm sick, in bed, and feel like crap, or having a really bad day, I post something. One thing, at least. All right, what other questions? Because now we have 5 minutes before we're booted from our free Zoom. So who wants to ask a question in the last 5 minutes?
Okay. I had put on the chat about getting the 2 bundles together.
Yes, so it's a good idea to bundle both deals. So anyone did a bundle both bundles, like the Mother's Day and Kudos. Yeah, that is a great idea.
Can you do that or no?
Yeah, because you could just say, like, if you're just putting the price together and saying, like, you can get all of this for this price. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, absolutely. Because you could even do that on your wall because you're not changing the price of what they're getting from the unique site. So you can do anything on your wall if they can order it from corporate. And if they could order it from me and they could order it from you at the same price, which they can if you're just putting the bundles together, that can go on your wall. If you're changing it up, the price, and you want to reduce it for whatever, to make a deal for your customers, that has to be a closed group. So don't put that on your wall.
Okay.
But yeah, you can put them together.
But also, if someone's willing to jump in on that, you better be talking to them about the opportunity because it's a lot cheaper to get that presenter's kit and get all that stuff. So it's a good opportunity to put it out there because maybe you'll get some feelers. Maybe some people will be interested in both, and then you can talk about the presenter's kit instead.
Actually, that's a really good idea because they're gonna get the palette, a liner, the rose water's already all in the kit. So, and the detox mask samples. So, yeah, very good.
Has anybody done the 30-minute parties?
Go ahead.
I said, has anybody done the 30-minute party?
I have not. I know Jessica has.
I'm working on a training for us right now. All of my parties that I've been doing have been the 30-minute, and it's very refreshing because I could seriously knock out 100 parties a month if I want to.
Wow.
It's nice, but everyone has to get the right mindset that parties are not about the sales because it's really, yes, I'm getting a few sales here and there. I am. If hostesses are on their game, which that's part of my training too. But it's actually kind of exciting. I think I'm going to train about it really soon.
Perfect. Thank you.
I actually am doing one tomorrow night. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but it will be my second party altogether since I started. So I've been posting in it every day, trying to get my hostess to be more receptive. She's at least liking the post, but she's not getting as excited as I was hoping she would be. But she's at least commenting on things here and there, and she introduced me to the people that she invited. So, it's a learning thing for me because I've only been with the company now, 32 days. So this is my second party in 32 days. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that.
And Jennifer, I will have to say, first thing that you said was, I don't know if I'm doing it right. There's no right or wrong way. It's either works or it doesn't, and you learn and you try something different. So there's no wrong way. There's no rule. You just do what works for you. I mean, we all play around with it. And the fact that you've only been here 31 days, I'm so impressed by you because you came to every meeting and you are learning. You are coachable. You are learnable, if that's a word, learnable. But you go on YouTube, I know, and you're always teaching yourself something. So I know you're going to be really successful, and that's the whole thing. So,
Thanks, I lost faith in myself.
Thanks.
You gotta show up to go up.
Right. Show up to go up. What other questions? We got 2 minutes. I love this.
I just got out of a relationship.
Where's Chase?
He had to go to work. He works third shift.
No, don't do
I know.
it.
He wants to get a different job already.
I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
I know. I'm like, well, then help me sell makeup. I don't know.
Tell him to sell the tooth whitening toothpaste.
Yeah, you need something else to sell. He does not sell very good. And he goes to work and he does talk about my makeup, but he's way too pushy. I said, you need to quit pushing on these women. Because I went to eat with them and he's like, Michelle sells makeup. I'm like, I haven't even met these people. Shut up. So I go a different way about things than he does. So also, if you guys have a certain topic you want to talk about next Tuesday, message me or post it on the post about the meetings. I would love to take in any ideas and I can do some research and find out the answers for you guys. And just come with questions. I love questions. I love to do these just on the whim. And I love it when you guys have ideas and you want to share. If you have ideas that work for you, share them. That's what this is about. So we're going to lose each other. It's less than a minute. It always just shuts down. So I'll try to post this on YouTube if it worked, and so that way I can put it in the comments of the post about our meetings. So for people that missed it or on your team and you want to share it with them, you can. Okay? Thanks, ladies. I'm so glad you all came, and I was real happy, Jessica, you were here. So, yay. All right, see you girls next week. Bye, Jonathan.
Bye.
That was fun.
Yeah.